Hey homeschoolers, we've got a bunch of books here we ordered from Amazon for the Robinson curriculum. So we're going to go through these and we'll see what these are like on Homeschool Chronicles. Welcome back to Homeschool Chronicles. Today we got some books from Amazon. Amazon has some vendors that actually have taken some of the Robinson curriculum books and they have reprinted them in these type of volumes, right? And you can buy them fairly cheap on Amazon. It could maybe cheaper than actually printing them yourself. So typically around $5 or whatever, you're getting these pretty cheap. So this one here is 50 Famous Stories Retold by James Baldwin. And you get, that's what it looks like on the cover, and then inside it's like this, right? So this one here, they didn't just scan it in and put it into a book. They actually redid the typesetting of it and all that. So it's actually pretty good. And you've got some illustrations in there as well. So that's 50 Famous Stories Retold. So that one's pretty good to get on Amazon. And we also have here the 4 Naval Heroes one from the Leopold Classic Library. So this Leopold Classic Library, you may check out their website at leopoldclassiclibrary.com. But this actually is the Robinson curriculum's version of 4 Naval Heroes printed out. So they basically printed it and put it into a book form. It's exactly the same as the Robinson curriculum's PDF file that you can download from the Robinson curriculum or on the CDs, right? So that's all they did for that one. So that's why it's such a big 8.5 by 11 format, because they just took the PDF and did a self-publishing deal with it. So there's an illustration there, and so that's 4 American Naval Heroes. And so the other one we got here is the Josephine Pollard's Young Folks Bible and Words of Easy Reading. This one is not just a scan. They redid the font with it as well. And but the only thing with this one is it has the introduction that you get with the Robinson curriculum PDF, but it's missing the last half of it that's in the PDF, which is a bunch of illustrations. So it's missing all the illustrations that you would get. So it's more of a basic printed. It's just without illustrations, right? So, but you get the main part of it. So, and this one was fairly cheap too. You can check it on Amazon.com. And next we got 3 of the Rover Boys series. We got the Rover Boys on the Great Lakes, Rover Boys on the River, and the Rover Boys at College. The 3 books that are in the curriculum we found. And these ones are like, they're printed out different font and very small font compared to the Robinson curriculum version. So you may or may not like this small font. Personally, I don't want it too small because I need glasses to read. So, but it's okay for kids to read, right? It's good. They don't have to use their tablet. And the Rover Boys on the River is similar. I think it has larger print though, so it's a little bit better. Larger print. So that one's better actually. It's just, so they've just taken and basically republished it, and some enterprising people have republished these books to make some money on Amazon, because these are public domain books, so you can just take them and resell them on Amazon. Alright, so there was the Rover Boys, and then lastly we got the 5 Little Peppers Omnibus by Margaret Sidney. This is a big book here. The Best That Has Been Said and Thought, Benediction Class 6, Oxford, it says on the back. It's got an illustration on the back, and then inside it's an omnibus, right? So it has more. It has 1, 2, 3. It has 5 of the 5 Little Peppers books. So 5 Little Peppers and How They Grew, The Midway, Abroad, and their 5 Little Peppers and Their Friends, and 5 Little Peppers Grown Up. So this is an omnibus. It's got a table of contents. This one was about, I think, $20 or something. This one is done in double column format, so that's pretty good. Pretty interesting. And you get 5 books. So this is not just printing. They did a lot more than just print the PDFs, right? They didn't do that. They converted it to a new format completely, right? So there's a lot of these. So you get all these. You get more than what's in the curriculum here. So you can read extra books of the series as well. So they're all like that. There's not much in the way of illustrations in here, so there's none actually. But I think it's pretty good. You get a big omnibus, and it was fairly cheap too. So check that out on Amazon. And so that's all we got from Amazon for the Robinson curriculum. And so that's a viable option, because with our old printer, we would print one of these books and it can cost $20 to print at Staples, right? Because they charge 11 cents per, or 22 cents a page if it's double-sided, right? So 100 pages is $22. So if you don't have a good print, if you don't have an EcoTank printer, like one of those printers that is cheap, this could be cheaper by spending $5 instead of $20 to get a printed copy of the book. So I would recommend that. So check it out. Search Amazon. It's a good place to find some of these books. And so that's all I have for today. So like, subscribe, give us your comments down below. What Robinson curriculum books have you found for cheap? And we're going to have more book hauls coming up, used bookstore hauls and thrift store books. So stay tuned for that, and like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Homeschool Chronicles.